So, welcome to the podcast to all of our new listeners. Welcome to the Mystery Personalities podcast, where we take our friends and we stick them in random outfits and we tell them to just hop on here as a mystery character that they decide. Today we are being joined by our new friend, Mika Bucks, and we'll see what he's all about. Let's tell him to come on in.
I'm quite excited to see what he has to offer.
Yeah, I saw a little glimpse as he's walking. You can see him right there.
Oh, he's terrifying.
And he's coming in.
He has a weapon.
You'll see in the camera in a second.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. Sit down at your seat, my friend Micah.
Thank you.
This is wonderful. Get those headphones on. Make sure.
Make
you
sure
can hear.
you're all good.
Nice and comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make yourself at home.
Don't
please,
crush your
please.
mohawk too much.
I'll try not to. It's part of me.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wonderful.
see that. It looks very connected through your head.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you mind just doing a little introduction about yourself?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
What do you do?
The name's Mika Bucks. I'm a lovely, if I do say so myself, time-traveling cop currently searching for the dreaded pirate known as Dennis Bill. I brought with me today my lovely friend. This is Heartstopper. And my wife currently. This is natural causes. Aside from that, I'm on vacation.
Very nice. So you
Oh,
said
is
you're
that
after Dennis Bill and you're a time traveling cop.
Yes.
What did this Dennis Bill do and why are you after him?
So, he is a dreaded criminal who has been taking relics from history and messing up the whole timeline. It's a whole thing. I can't say more than that.
I see.
Man.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So when exactly are you from? What's life like?
So, I originated back during World War II, but as you can see, I've more than adapted to the current day times.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I can tell.
I can tell. Yeah.
I've
I
been
can
all
tell,
over, I've been
Micah.
all over the timeline.
All
the
over
Cowboys are
timeline.
pretty nice.
Cowboys. I
Yeah.
see.
Oh, they
How
existed?
far forward have you gone, just like in your life?
I've gone all the way back, frankly, after they keep track of the time. But I would say the farthest that I've gone for you would be about 4,200.
I see.
Damn.
We're well past flying cars. It's marvelous.
Oh, yeah? What's it like?
Electrifying. You need these to see everything. If you don't, your head would explode.
So if you take them off now, will your head explode?
No, because I'm not currently in that year.
Oh, so you just have them on
So you
for
just
the
have 'em on?
style? I see. Yeah.
Now it's kind of more a fashion statement right now.
I see.
It's true. I like the whole outfit.
Thank you.
Is that just like sort of like the hairdo in the future?
Yeah,
Or
this is like the common thing.
it really helps you like just stay blending in throughout time.
Yeah, you know how they did like wigs back in the day? They
Yeah.
brought that back, but it's more like this.
I
Gotcha.
see. I
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
hmm It's a fashion statement.
Do you have any family about
So,
Mr. Bucks? Was
well,
it?
yes. Well, I told you I have these. Apart from this, I had a mother. She abandoned me as a poor boy. Aside from that, I've just been making my way through the law enforcement, going through the timelines. You lose them after a couple 100,000 years of doing this over and over again.
Oh,
So
so
are you
you've
just
been out and
immortal?
about. Oh, sorry.
You're just effectively immortal?
Not immortal, but you can rehabilitate the aging process by going through the years.
I see.
But yes, as aside from aging, I've more or less stayed the same.
Is it really affecting you? Like, do you feel the changes?
So, I mean, it's certainly an interesting change to go from a desert like Cowboys to go to a war zone, the natural disasters like a volcano going off to flying cars. But overall, I'd say it works out pretty nicely.
There was a volcano in your home during World War II?
It wasn't in my... No, that was a different time. That was just
I
merely
see.
examples.
So how did you get, I guess, recruited for this, like, space, time police?
Oh, they're actually rather easy about it. Yeah, you just kind of leave a child on the doorway, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're in." It's very
it's
simple.
just like random lottery throughout time. People are just big.
Pretty much.
I see. So like you could just end up picking like the worst possible candidate. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like we're looking for strong individual.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper, he was one of us.
Jack. Oh.
Oh.
I see.
Wow.
It was
So
a
why
whole
did he
thing.
always go back to that one time?
I don't know. He was a weird guy, and then he wound up.
Oh,
being
you've met him.
I have.
I see.
He makes good tea.
Ooh.
You guys go back?
Not that far. only a little bit. I've only dabbled in his.
Only a couple thousand years,
Yeah.
probably? Yeah, I see.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not, sir. I actually really respect what you do. Thank you
Thank
for all of your service throughout
of course.
time,
Thank
I guess.
you. Thank you.
Keeping time safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that shirt. Is that also just like the fashion of the future? Were you on vacation? Or is that just how you like...
Oh, no, I
dress?
visited Hawaii earlier.
Oh, you were in Hawaii.
yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it was lovely.
So it's time travel and space travel?
So, in a sense, yes.
How do you travel? What device allows you to do that?
So, it's not really a device I have, which isn't the best. We're working on it, but it's kind of a thing where you go into a little pod, and then it's more like your consciousness is transferred to this era. This is not my literal body. If I were to die right now...
so this is just someone.
In a sense, yes.
So you just took over her body.
For the time being, yes.
Is this gonna affect them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you're ruining someone's life every time you time travel.
Probably.
Is
It's for
that part also random? Like, could at any moment someone time travel to now and just
any
be me?
one of you at any moment during
Alright.
this show.
So
perhaps.
what's the most unique body you've been in?
I guess it would be The Rock, as you know him. That was interesting. I was bald for once. That was something new.
Did you
The
hate
Rock was you.
I didn't. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you get to our time?
If I'm being honest, it's only been about 3 weeks. It hasn't been that long in the grand scheme.
And so one of the first things you were like is get the hair dyed.
Oh yeah.
I see. Do you have like a certain barber for that, or do you go to find a salon around?
Well,
Yeah, I guess.
I like to dabble and experiment with the different timelines, so I just kind of went to the first one I saw around here. And they did this. This was the closest they could do to the current day. Normally this would be flowing all around.
Living in the wind at all times?
Oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
And what do you mean by normally? Do you always go into the same bodies when available? Or?
I do not, but in my main body, back in my timeline, this whole thing's flowing around. It's like there's very little gravity to control your hair. It's a whole thing. Oh yeah, we've like destroyed it's a whole thing.
Little gravity. Like,
Yeah.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
They full on so you know how the sphere around the Earth was already weakening, but we were
the atmosphere?
thank you, that's the word. Yeah, we kind of scrapped that whole idea of saving it after it stopped working, and
you gave up.
oh yeah, well I didn't, but like as a whole we did,
I
and
see.
yeah, that kind of shattered. So now we're kind of working with our own pre-made, man-made gravity. A lot of people don't trust it. There's protests every other week.
So you guys are just like on a spaceship?
Not really. It's still the Earth. It's just we had to make our own gravity to make it work. And then there's ships.
How do you breathe?
So that's the thing. We don't really. We have a new little chip thing that they implant into you when you're born, and it becomes your breathing apparatus. It's kind of like how fish don't need to breathe air.
So you don't. So you do. It doesn't. You don't need to breathe air, or the chip gets the air intake for you.
The chip kind of manufactures its own sort of air equivalent. It's not air itself.
So it's like air in a canister?
Well, what does it
If
Like,
you would like. Sure.
manufacture it from? The rest of your body, or?
I will be honest with you, I don't know.
You're not a
above-
professional
That's above
then.
my
That's
pay
not
grade.
your-
Nah, I'm
You're
more.
more-
I'm
you're
more.
still-
You're
No.
more field.
They tell me to find a person, I'm your guy.
What
as
you
far
know
as
is
that
it
goes.
works.
Yeah,
So you find people.
I do.
So what kind of people have you found throughout time?
I have found many serial killers, many murderers. Some war crimes have been stopped.
War crimes have been stopped.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So we've asked a lot about your job.
Of course.
But how are you?
So, it's hard sometimes, not having a family apart from guns, which, given, they make great company. Sometimes
Of
I draw
course.
smiley faces on them. But one, a gun can't talk back to you, normally. Sometimes they can. It's a whole thing. It's really weird. It takes a lot of mushrooms. Ignoring that, aside from that, it gets hard, I'm a rather emotional guy at times. If you can't tell by my masculine atmosphere, I know. It's very roaming. But yes.
What is your age at this moment of time right
Well,
now?
that's the very personal question, and frankly, I've lost track.
Come on, sir. You don't just ask a time traveler's age.
I guess
you can't. That's very insensitive.
Sorry.
of you.
I was
I'm
just-
sorry for my...
We
Friend's
apologize for our
transgressions.
friend here.
It's okay.
I'm new.
No worries.
That's true.
So, a lot of artillery. Is that like normal for you, or is it just?
If I'm being, this is honestly little. I wasn't able to bring that much with me. Normally, I have a minigun with me at all times, even on the bathroom.
They allowed you in the building?
I mean,
Yeah, how'd you get in here, by the way?
let's just
We
say
have metal detectors.
none of your security wanted to fight this.
Oh my god.
Did
Brad.
Wow.
did you kill our security?
Hey, you wanted the interview, not me.
Oh my god.
Brad, was it? Yeah. Let's just say I'm above his pay grade.
No. Okay. Anyways,
Can
so
someone
you
switch
said you
seats
have
with
more.
me?
You said you have more weapons. Do you Do they all have names? Where do these names come from?
Yeah, they kind of just come to me. Like this one, you shoot someone.
So it's you that names them. They don't come
I-
like that.
No, they don't come pre-named, unfortunately. They used to. They stopped doing that. Along when Google went down, they stopped doing that. But yeah.
Oh, I see.
This one, it's very simple. I would aim it at someone, and they would suddenly, their heart would just typically die. And so heart attack, it came with it. This one was simply just my love. And so it came to me.
Whoa.
Okay. Don't load a gun in the studio, please. We need to bump up our security here, guys. We can't. They can't keep getting away with this.
Oh, but I
You
can.
have to hire more.
Alrighty. So
Again,
like,
you asked
So
for
do
me.
the guns come with the consciousness?
that's true. You said some guns are conscious. Do they come that way? Is it like a magic spell put upon it?
It usually goes
How do
by,
guns go about gaining consciousness?
It pretty much goes by how many shrooms the person that I currently inhabit has taken. Sometimes they have a whole mind of
Oh,
themselves.
so they gain consciousness through your use of psychedelics.
Yes.
I see. And so do you have like a space drug dealer, or like do you just try to have to like source them out? Is there times that are easier for gaining these
There are,
drugs?
because in the future, for a little bit, we had the privilege of most drugs became legal. So it just kind of just became a go to a CVS, which, by the way, is still going.
You say most
Interesting.
drugs.
Google has
Yeah.
crashed.
Yeah.
CVS has continued to live on.
Correct.
I'm
through
sorry,
time.
Ben.
I see.
Yeah,
I know how much you hate CVS.
I don't know. Just
It's true. I have a bit of a vendetta against CVS, but you know, maybe future CVS
Are
is
you
nice.
okay?
I'm okay, but you know, this podcast isn't really about me.
Ah.
This is about you, my friend Micah.
Fair enough.
Welcome back, people, to the podcast. I'm so sorry we had a little bit of an interruption. I don't remember exactly where we were, but I would just like to take a minute to ask our friend Micah, is there anything in the future that, like, you're surprised has stuck around, or, like, you're sad hasn't stuck around?
I guess I would say I don't really know, because I don't know what I missed. The only thing that I will say is I wish murder became legalized.
You wish murder became legalized.
Yes.
Why is that?
Here, I'll take off my goggles that record everything.
Uh,
Oh yeah, they're recording 24/7.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
That's expensive equipment you just put those on.
That looks.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't touch this, should I?
No, it can blow up.
What was the cost of that around?
Yeah.
Oh, that's about 300 Electrum.
Electrum.
What would you say that would be in about 2024 US dollars? If you know the conversion rate or so in your head.
I'd say Jeff Bezos times 5.
Oh.
Oh, I see. That's a lot of money. So what happens if you were to drop those and they break? Do you get more? Are they issued by the
I would be killed.
space? Oh, they would kill you.
Yes.
What if it breaks on, like, consciousness transfer?
Oh,
Yeah.
then I'm trapped in this body, and then they kill my real body.
Damn.
Oh, I see. So you're stuck. What happens to the memories and like consciousness of this body?
Oh, I steal
you're-
them. I have them.
Oh, so you know
guy's Dave.
everything about this
So
guy.
his name is Dave?
Yeah.
You know, so is Dave like in there, like trying to get out, or
Well, he can't
do they
really.
fight?
Like, he can try. Won't do anything. This guy's a carpenter.
Well, if he, what job would be able to do that?
What do you mean?
Do you
Like you
keep
said,
these? Sorry, do you keep these abilities when you jump from person to person?
I mean, I can retain some of it. I don't.
What-
I don't transfer with all of his memories.
What are some like cool abilities you've gained from like transferring between people?
It's not really abilities as much as it is memories. I've gotten to see some pretty intimate acts. That was interesting.
Oh?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to know.
Well, like, are you good at carpentry now?
I mean, like, I think I could probably do more than someone who hasn't seen anything. It's more like a YouTube. I kind of just can see it.
Oh,
Kind of like I have a
so it's like-
tutorial in my brain.
So like
you
you
get
can
a
like
video
search
to
things up
follow.
from this guy's memories.
Not really search it up, but yes, I
It
guess.
recommends memories.
It's not a literal
There's
app.
subscriber list for your memories.
I think you're looking too far.
When
into
you
this.
are to jump out of
Okay.
this body, does Dave return?
You know, I'd never asked.
You've never asked. So that means you don't continue like being linked. You don't continue getting memories from
No,
a person?
It's not like a symbiotic relationship.
I see.
So this is parasitic.
Yeah.
I see.
I am the parasite.
So,
So you don't really look like that.
Thank you. I'm leeching off his life, though.
you didn't ask for permission to do this,
No,
did you?
no, there is no consent.
It's not.
There's no consent.
So one could argue you're just as bad as Dennis Bill.
No,
No?
no.
So what exactly did Dennis Bill do?
Dennis
was gonna ask
Bill-
that as well.
Dennis Bill is a treacherous man coming after me, and that is
Oh, he's coming after you. I thought you were after him.
I mean, nothing. I mean,
What are you not telling us?
let's just say, boys. You don't know anything. Let's just say that real quick.
Wait, hold on.
What he's pulling out wads of
We
cash.
gotta-
Are you okay? I
Oh,
see.
You don't know anything. You can just split that amongst yourselves.
All right.
I think we can.
All right, Mika Bucks. So, what do you like to play games in your spare? Yeah,
No, I'm counting them right now.
split it up
30,
evenly.
40.
So, Mr. Bucks, do you like to play games in your spare time, or?
I do, in a sense. I don't
240.
think the average day citizen in your timeline would really like the games I play, but yeah. I like to make little white and red puppets.
60.
Puppets.
I see. What are these puppets? Yeah. What do
Hand
you do with-
puppets or like.
Like little dummies.
What do you do with
Do you-
these puppets?
They make little games and they talk to people.
Oh, so you make magic puppets that come alive.
70.
Yeah. Think Pinocchio, but scarier.
What happens if they lie?
To my knowledge, they've never. I don't think their nose is grown. It could.
I see.
I don't build them with that feature, though, so I don't know if that.
So these
happens.
puppets, like,
596.
they're alive?
in a
Do
sense,
they get evil?
They could.
700,
That's up to them to decide.
710.
You're really counting all of this.
Can we turn down his microphone volume, please?
Can we just mute him?
Yeah, can you just hit that mute button on his microphone, please?
Micah?
$727.
Alrighty, so that's cool. You don't say that on the podcast. Okay? Just let it
We
goes
can
on
cut
the
it out.
table.
It's fine.
You just kinda
We'll
keep
cut it out right
I'll,
now.
it's
I'll
just
give
a
this to you
secret.
after.
So puppets.
Mhm.
Do they, like he was saying,
Mhm.
they don't. Do they or do they not possess like a magical power?
Define magic for me.
Not something that is unhuman or inhuman.
So,
Magical.
Otherworldly abilities.
you could say they gain consciousness from seemingly nowhere. I just kind of make them in whatever emotion I make when I have that. They just kind of manifest and go with it.
So are you like careful to make sure you only make them when you're in like a good headspace?
Not
what
really.
happens?
If I'm being completely honest, it's typically the opposite.
So did these?
I usually get mad and then I make a puppet.
Are these puppets able to time travel as well? Or-
I don't know. There could be. There could
They're
be
just
puppet-
running around
Yeah.
places.
hmm
Do they have the?
Oh.
They like little bikes.
I don't know
I
which.
think it was Sorry about
Um,
that. Hope you like herpes.
Okay.
That's true. Diseases. What's
Yeah.
healthcare like in the future?
You got any health care at all?
Well, for one, it's actually free for most people.
Oh, that's
It's
wonderful.
considered a human right, which is something.
most people?
That's a nice part. Oh,
Do you
yes.
think murder should be allowed?
Now that's the thing. Murder is just an art form to express oneself.
I see. Okay. You can.
To keep in mind, in the future,
But it's not
there are-
legal?
No, there are far more people in the future. Our population has skyrocketed.
Have we stayed on Earth?
We have, but we have ventured other places as well.
I see. That makes sense. Anyways, so back to like the healthcare. How does that work? Is there still like hospitals or what do you do? Say you were to wake up sick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? How do you get better?
Okay, so little Jimmy had a tummy ache. He doesn't want to go to school, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you little Jimmy? In this scenario?
No, I'm Mika Bucks.
This is just a hypothetical.
Just
Yes.
a hypothetical,
Okay.
buddy.
Here, little dummy. Here, I'll do the little thing. Little dummy. He frolics along. Yay. He goes, Mama, I got an issue. My tummy hurts. Okay. So Mom brings him to the hospital. They do a little checkup. If it's curable, they cure it there, and she doesn't have to pay a dime for it. If it's not, they kill him.
They kill him.
They kill him on the spot, or like, do they give him time?
Micah, we're gonna need you to stay with us here.
Yeah, sorry.
How do they put down these sick children?
Oh, the beautiful memories. Sorry, what were you asking?
How do they put like? Okay. What's the method of killing these children? Do they tell the parents? Do they get time to say goodbye? Are they like, oh, cancer, bang?
Okay.
Oh, they shoot
That-
him.
I mean, it's pretty effective.
I would say space bullets are effective in killing a
Do you want to
sick
demonstrate
child.
I don't think the camera got it. Do you want to demonstrate that again?
Oh, sure.
But-
Here.
Please stop discharging firearms in the office, okay? No.
All right.
You need to leave those at reception from now on. No more weapons
Okay, I
in
promise
the
I'll do
recording
that
studio.
next
We
time.
need more security.
We do need more security here. This cannot keep happening.
Hey, Micah, do you mind handing me that thing on the floor?
Micah,
Don't
do
re-
not
don't-
give him any weapons.
reach for anything.
Whatever.
Please.
You work here too,
Okay,
Aiden.
you said
Come
please,
on.
so I'll listen to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I still listen to manners.
All right, so
Okay.
you. Okay, so here's what really tripped me up earlier is because you don't look like the Mika Bucks that was to come here. However, but you're saying that you swap bodies, right?
Yes.
So you are
I
the
am.
Mika Bucks that I
Yes.
reach out to via email.
Yes. And I am not the man that I claim to be hunting.
You are not
So now
Dennis
Correct.
Bill.
you're
Correct.
hunting Dennis Bill.
You're
Correct.
hunting Dennis Bill.
Yes.
Dennis Bill's not hunting.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just so that's
yeah,
cleared up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good stuff.
We're all on the same page here.
We are all
No, we're all
on the
friends.
same
Yeah, no,
page.
we're all,
That's what
you're
I
my
thought.
friendly friend.
I don't know you.
You're my friendly friend, though.
Sure.
I think some time to deliberate with my co-hosts would be nice. So, Mr. Michael, Micah,
Yep.
it was great having you on the podcast. I think we're gonna end it out now. If you don't mind, just taking a step outside, maybe saying goodbye to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
To the
You want to
listeners.
do that really
yeah.
quick?
Okay. Yeah. Goodbye to my adoring fans. To the real Mika Bucks out there, you will be hunted and killed. Bye bye.
To the
What was that?
to the real Micah.
Wait.
To the real Micah
The real
Bucks?
Micah.
The,
Oh no, I'm the real one.
Okay.
but you just said
But you just said to the...
You know my answer.
Oh, yeah.
We
Right,
need to check
yeah,
in
yeah.
the security room and see how he actually got in here, because I knew that wasn't the picture he sent. Nothing, Micah. It was wonderful having you here. Thank you very much.
Coming for you.
Bye, everyone.
All right, that dude was
That was
evil.
evil.
Dude was straight up
That guy
evil.
was
Okay.
Man was
actually
promoting murder.
Dude, why would you email him?
Well, okay, so I
evil.
heard.
I'm pretty sure he was Dennis.
I got contact with the space police corporation, and they were like, "Sure, you can speak to one of our detectives." And they put me in contact with Micah.bucks@gmail.com. Even though I guess Google is gone, so I don't know what Gmail stands for.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Email.
So we
gravitational
talked
mail,
back
I
and
guess?
forth. He didn't mention anything about swapping bodies and looking different. He did send a picture, and he did have a bright pink mohawk. So I was like, I guess that's just his style.
Dang.
I think that was the Dennis guy.
That was definitely Dennis Bill. That guy was evil.
He kept
for
switching up
sure.
his story.
Yeah, he did.
Also, this isn't even real currency.
That's not real?
Do you want to see it?
I would love to see it.
I just counted it so that he would think I was taking it.
Okay. This is far too big of bills to be real, unless I'm just a really small man. Okay,
Did he shrink us without
I
us
think we're
knowing?
gonna end the podcast here, so that we can go check on our security and hopefully,
I hope they're not
fingers
dead.
crossed, we haven't lost anyone. We'll bump up that security too, and we'll try and see what happened to the real Mika Bucks.
Do you want to just
Yeah.
quickly shoot him an email?
Yeah, I will. I'll go email him and see what happened. All right. Well, thank you, listeners, for coming. We'll see you again, hopefully in a week or two.
Yeah.
Adios.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the evil
Sorry
man.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, terribly sorry about that.